Here in a few hours, President Biden will be meeting with House Speaker Kevin McCarthy as negotiations continue to hammer out a deal on raising the nation's debt limit.
The Biden administration warns the nation could just be 10 days away from default. Jared Hill has the latest on where the talks stand.
President Biden sounded optimistic last night while describing his phone call with House Speaker Kevin McCarthy from Air Force One. The president is set to resume in-person talks with McCarthy today on raising the nation's borrowing limit. The speaker said the call was productive after also huddling with White House negotiators in his office for over 2 hours Sunday evening.
I think we can solve some of these problems if he understands what we're looking at. But I've been very clear to him from the very beginning. We have to spend less money than we spent last year.
A source says the White House called for no increase in defense spending from this year to the next, while Republicans are pushing for an increase and steep cuts to all other programs like health care and education.
I propose cuts in spending of over $1 trillion, but I believe we have to also look at the tax revenues.
But McCarthy says raising taxes is a non-starter. Meanwhile, Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen gave a dire warning Sunday that early June is a hard deadline for Congress to act, or else the U.S. may have to make hard choices about which bills go unpaid. Jared Hill, CBS News.
Now, some Democrats called on the president to use the 14th Amendment to raise the debt ceiling without Congress. Yesterday, the president says he thinks he has the authority to do so, but maybe not in time to avoid a default.